First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honors and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and one-third men, women, and children who are watching, listening, and learning in that order. This is Shamar Ya'ala with the Great Millstone chapter out of Wisconsin. And today I want to just touch on a topic that I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers are dealing with, you know, in Babylon and dealing with two-thirds and, you know, our own struggles and battles. Right now, the dial is being turned up, you know, and we're being refined, as the Bible say. We're being refined. We're being tried, and you know, we have to get through that fire. And one big one major thing that we all go through is is wrath, you know, getting angry and you know, letting that turn into wrath. And and I'm speaking, you know, as I'm speaking it on myself, and you know, first and foremost, you know, just we need to learn how to, you know, cling on to the Lord during these times and have an understanding that will happen. Let me first grab I'm gonna grab James chapter 1 verse 19, and I'm gonna read it down through 20. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath." You know, a lot of times, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is trying to get a message clear and through to us, you know, and before we take off on somebody or, you know, get extremely pissed off, be swift to hear and slow to speak. Consequently, keeping away that demon that latches onto us, that causes us to wrath. It says, "For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of our power." You know, think about it. Think about the times that you've gotten so angry that you've attacked someone, or you physically harmed someone, or you said some things. And it goes back to be slow to speak. You said some things that has escalated the issue or caused hurt and pain unto the next person. And as a matter of fact, let me grab that. It says, "A soft answer turn away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." You know, during those times you're being tried, and it may come from your wife. A lot of times it comes from the you know, and I'm gonna say this, the nigga woman. You know, Eve loves to push buttons, you know, or it may be at the job. You know, something may have come up, and you know, it's not your day. You're being vexed over and over again. A coworker, you know, anything, you know, instead of answering and being wrathful and returning fire with, you know, returning fire, that the fire that comes to you, returning it with fire, as far as the words that's coming out of your mouth, and things you say to one another. You know, like it says a soft answer turns away wrath. Instead of retaliating with something, you know, malicious or disrespectful, you know, give a soft answer, or else, as we know, things escalate. things escalate, and it's like those people who stir up trouble and they what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Instigate. The instigators. Like people instigate a fight, you know, and that comes from the grievous words that will stir up that anger, you know. And so I'm gonna grab Proverbs 25, verse 28 that I'm holding. And it reads, it says, he that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without walls. A city that is broken down without walls is open to all sorts of things. You know, you don't have any protection, you know. I'll give a personal story, you know. I got into a fight. I ended up getting arrested and taken to jail. This is before I came into the truth. And I could have resisted, but I didn't have any rule over my spirit. And I let myself get angry by what that person was doing, not having any understanding, you know? And as a matter of fact, I believe I seen that. Hold on a second. Salakia. I'm trying to think of the scripture. I believe it has something to do with folly. Like if not having control over your spirit, it leads to the show. It's pretty much show that you have no understanding. It leads to folly. But let me see if I can grab Salakia. Where are we at? Here, let me do this. It's always quick and easy to do that. Yeah, here we go. This is Proverbs 14, verse 29. It said, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalt folly. You know, that person who's, you can tell is like those people who just get so upset and mad and angry and they just ready to fight all the time. And then you're like, dude, just calm the hell down, you know? And you can see how they don't have any rule over their spirit. They're not slow to wrath, you know, and then like nothing but calamity and issues and problems come out of that. A lot of Jake, a lot of 2/3, a lot of our people end up getting put away because it's reason like we're angry just off the bat that the conditions that we're under, but we're angry because we lack understanding. And so with that being said, hey man, rule over your spirit, man. Call out unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Be slow to anger. Be slow to wrath. You know, think it through. Be slow to say anything. Don't say the words that's going to escalate the problem. You know, and so I just wanted to just touch on that today. Shalom to you, Akim out there. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakadash, Barakatham.